Hello, hello, Online Sales Pro world. This is Grady Polcyn with Online Sales Pro. Happy to be on here with you today. We'll be starting this fantastic Thursday, September 28th with you. I'm coming to you live from the Online Sales Pro corporate office here in Tucson, Arizona, and excited to have this fun power call. We're going to do a couple tips today. Got a quick video, going to be fun, maybe a little Q&A. And get in and out of here, get you jacked up. Got my top 10 sales tips. Found a fantastic article. It's got some really good content for you, and I think that you'll dig it. It's kind of something, I don't know. Yeah, power call. Joel's here too. Say I see Joel taking. Joel's here too. We're in the office, and let me get this. I'm trying to make sure what's going on over here. So let me know if you're joining me. Let me know where you're coming in from. Always good to see so many people popping on here from across the country. But the push is going out, so we'll see it pop in. But for those of you watching the replay, comment replay in the comments below. But my goal here with these power calls is to provide you with tips, strategies, action steps, relevant, actionable items that you can implement into your business and set you guys up and ready to rock. I've done nearly 100. I've done over 150 of these things since we started this company, and it's just a great time finding great content to help you guys push through what you're working on for your business, and find that next thing that'll help you advance. So if you're joining me, let me know where you're coming in from. I always love to say hi to the people that are popping on, and with that, we'll get started here in just a second. Here, I've got a cool little training for you. Click that in there. Is it working? There we go. There you go. Hey, Wade, nice to see you on here, buddy. I see so many people popping in. And I'll get started here in 2 seconds. Apologize for those listening on the replay. Boom. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Martha. Say hello to me if you're popping in. You guys see 20 of you guys on here now. Rocking and rolling. We'll have a fun call today. Let me even get Joel to pop over here for a second. He's over there typing away. So, hello, Monique. Nice to see you on here. Hi, Ree. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love these push notifications. Do you like the push notifications that send you a link that you just basically click on and you're joining me live? Give me an idea what you think we could also use those for, because we've got a couple ideas. Maybe you guys have some ideas as well, because it's fascinating that I can send you a push to your phone from our app. You touch it and it opens up Facebook. I think that's pretty cool, don't you? So we've got a couple ideas. I'm wondering if you guys had any cool ideas that we could do with that as well. Let's see. Good morning, Eric. Hello. Sevilla Turner, Jeannie Bale, Laura Jasso, first time here. Hello, Laura. You'll have some fun with me today, I promise. Cheryl Simone, Andrew, Angela Ice, Mike Jones. All right, man. I probably get that a lot. Cesar Baez from LA. Push notifications are great. I agree, Eric. So cool. Well, welcome everybody. Nice to have you on here. My name again is, for those of you who just joined, my name is Grady Polcyn with Online Sales Pro. I'm one of the founders of the company, with my other team and a great, incredible support staff and fantastic customer support, which I'm sure you've engaged with as well. Our goal here is to help you grow your business, grow your leads and sales, and help you guys take your business to new heights utilizing online marketing techniques. Our big goal with that is to make it easier, make it simpler, and make it more your efforts convert at a higher level, and that's our goal here. And we believe we're executing that at a very high level as well. We're tipping the scale at nearly 50,000 users, which we're super excited about. Just yesterday, for those of you that have been with us for a minute or two, we just yesterday finished up filming a brand new demo video, and if you've used the one in the past, if you've taken a look at that one, maybe that brought you to Online Sales Pro. It's about 9 minutes long, and it's just myself. Well, we brought Joel on as well yesterday. Now we have a Joel and Grady demo that will be coming out next week. Brand new presentation explaining what Online Sales Pro is, help people get started. With two different people that join with OSP, kind of if you look at a pie chart, there's users that use our software, there's users that take advantage of our affiliate program, and there's a big group of users that take advantage of our software and our affiliate program. So we like to support everybody. We're kind of like a hybrid company, but pretty fun in that regard. So good to see so many people on here. Mike Jones is not the rapper. No problem, buddy, but good to have you on. Mike Jones. Love it, man. Joshua Trent. Aaron Cano says, it's a nice alert, but I still watch it on my laptop. I'm too busy on my phone. Good to know. David John Jaron, hello, good afternoon. When you release the new funnels, push notifications straight to the new funnel or sales page. That's a good idea, Eric. You're liking the OSP hat. I like it too. What's going on, TJ? Good to have you on here. Krista Burke, our rock star from Boston's on here as well. Scott Sanford. Okay, so little open, little excitement, little party time, and let's get rock and rolling into the training today. I'm going to do some tips, and I got a cool video at the very end. I'm going to have you out of here in 24 minutes and try to make these efficient, effective, and straight to the point. And my process with that is that we're all busy, and there's a couple processes about learning. And I've talked about this on a lot of different calls, how you learn. If you're learning just by audio, you're going to pick up about 20% of what I say. If you actually take a pen to paper while I'm talking and jot down a few notes, you can learn it up to a 90% level. And you can learn it up at 100% level when you can take what you've written down and turn around and teach it. So that's kind of, as a selfish goal for myself, that's really why I enjoy doing these calls, is I get to teach, which helps me learn at a higher level. Now, another thing about learning, though, is that when you start to learn things, you start to hear new tips, you start to hear new ideas. Don't put yourself in a position where you feel a need or a responsibility to implement everything you learn. Because what happens is your life is busy. You've got family, you've got children, you've got a job, you've got responsibility, you've got your businesses, you've got who knows what you've got going on in your life. We all have things. We've all got crap going on in our lives. Everybody's got crap, all right? And so if you put yourself in a position where you're trying to make a big change and you learn a bunch of new information and then you can't find the time to implement it, what you've done is you've given yourself, put yourself in a position of hope, and now you put yourself in a position of guilt. And guilt is something that can weigh heavy on your soul, it'll weigh heavy on your shoulders, it'll weigh heavy on your body from keeping you from actually being able to move forward and take action, because you're like, I've got this information I need to take action on. Well, the reality is you should set a goal when every time you sit down to learn something to just pull one new point, one new tip out of what you learn and go implement that one thing. Yes, those other things that you hear are important, and then maybe they're living in your subconscious dormant. But when you watch a good YouTube video or read a blog or read a book or listen on a power call to some guy in a green room with a blue hat on, set your goal to pull one thing of what I say in the next 22 minutes and go implement that one thing. Because I'm going to say a lot of stuff, but I don't want to put you guys in a position of guilt. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments below if that makes sense. Give me some yeses in the comments below. And if that makes sense, and that's my goal for you guys, just to pull one little thing out of this that you can go and implement today. So final. Good to see. John Bone is on a plane. Good to know. Coming to America. It's incredible, Ree. I'm following him as well. So Cheryl, who say consent, don't observe the knowledge, apply knowledge, good stuff. Jerry York, my good old friend from Canada, Winnipeg, Canada. Great to see you on here, Jerry York. I miss you, man. Hope you and Sam are great, you and Sheena. Yes, that makes sense. Good. All right, good. That's my goal here. Don't come in here and go, Grady gave me a bunch of new crazy stuff to do, and I can't do it. Just pull one thing about what I'm saying. So this is a great little training on top sales tips, and whether or not you want to believe it or not, whether or not you want to feel it or not, whether or not you think that what I'm about to say is true or not, it is true. We are all salespeople. We are all marketers. We are all putting ourselves in a position to reach out, connect, and try to get people to do something different than what their currently plan is. And the reality is their current plan may be serving them, maybe not serving them. And what my hope for you is to understand that sales is the highest paid profession in the world. We're all salespeople. We're selling our kids to do stuff. We're selling our bosses to do stuff. We're selling our coworkers to do stuff. We're selling our spouses to do stuff. We're encouraging people to do things that are different from what their current plan on is. And so I like to, as a line I say, I call it the salesman's mantra. And the salesman's mantra is, our goal is to help people make decisions to improve their lives. That's your goal as a marketer, as a salesperson. Your goal is to help someone make a decision that will improve their lives. They need to make that decision. They need to decide to change the path they're currently on. And if you are a good person, if you are marketing products that are reputable, backed by a solid company, or you offer services, or you're a part of an opportunity, then you believe in what you're marketing and you believe in what you're selling. And if you've come into contact with a new prospect or a person or someone who you feel in your newfound education about your company, products, or opportunity, that your product, services, or opportunity would benefit them, then you are doing a disservice by not pushing them to get started or purchase your product or become involved with you. So that's what my goal is for you guys, to understand that we're all salespeople, we're all marketers, no matter what you're doing. If you wouldn't be on this call right now at 10:10 Pacific in the morning if you didn't have some burning desire inside of you to make some big drastic changes. And maybe they're small pivots, regardless of the change. It's understanding that we're all marketers. We're all salespeople, and that our focus on a daily basis should be going out, having new conversations with people, and helping them make a decision to improve their lives. And that is either purchasing your product or your service or joining you in an opportunity. Let me know if that makes sense in the comments below. Appreciate you guys. Good to have you on here, Krista. Alex, everyone's getting it. Perfect. You need to be a product of your product. Hello, Donna Lynn. Good to have you on here. So let's roll into the training. This is a little training about top sales tips, and I got a cool little image. I always like to, throw an image up on these things while I do it, and then I'm going to round this thing out with a cool video about Buddha. So I'll see if you dig on that too. So let me pull this up, and if you're just joining, we just filmed a push that, share that, and my top sales tips by Tom Sazaki. Sounds good. All right, let's roll. Let's roll into this and get rolling. Let's ready to get learning. If you're ready, let me say I'm ready in the comments below. I want to see some I'm ready as I take my sip of vanilla venti vanilla cream cold brew. Thank you, Joel, for the cold brew. Good to see you on here, Travis, Angela Ice. Nice to see so many people on here. Awesome. So my top sales tips. My biggest sales lesson came from a good friend who is now head of our business department. They taught me that sales is not about what you are selling, but about making friends and about getting someone to see the world the way you do. If you do that, everything else will take care of itself. Sales can be a melancholy job. On one hand, many people, especially non-sales people, feel that it's sleazy and lowbrow. On the other hand, it can be the most important function of a business. Until there's a sale, there is no business. Personally, I've gone from thinking the former to believing the latter and honing my skills over a decade, where today I'm effectively a chief sales officer at my company. I don't know exactly when the transition happened, but it took me a few years to embrace the power of sales the way I do today. I recently wrote a friend who's starting a nonprofit and suggested the role of the company leader is to become the chief of the convincing officer. In the end, these two titles are synonymous because selling is really the art of convincing someone to believe into your concept, whether by buying your product or service or by investing in your company or by working for your company. Here are my top 10 sales tips, all of which have served me and our staff very, very well. Number one, you can sell only if you yourself are convinced. This is number one. You can sell only if you yourself are convinced. If you are not sold on the product or service that you are marketing, it will be an uphill battle to sell someone on it. Your lack of conviction will scream through. Number one. Number two, be clear and direct. When pitching, do not use complicated diction. Pride yourself instead on being able to explain the concept as quickly, clearly, and simply as possible. This is important because the biggest problem in sales is client confusion. Confusion does not lead to a yes. Number three, pressure is art. Create FUD. FUD is an acronym for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Create FUD in your client's mind can be a good thing because it will lead to serious consideration of your concept. In my world, we award brand exclusivity by country and by category. I often need to tell potential clients that their competition is also talking to us. The trick is to mention this once and not to rub it in, which is likely to anger them. No one who is angered is going to say yes. Number four, know your client. Make sure to research your potential clients, know their challenges and their needs. One size hardly fits all ever, and you look much stronger if you care about the business enough to invest in the research. I can't tell you how many times I get cold calls from salespeople who don't even know what my company does. Number five, it's all about presentation. Building an amazing presentation deck is a critical part of the sales process. Practice it, memorize it, and be prepared to shift your emphasis based on how energy changes when you give the presentation. Internally, we ask ourselves, is the flow of this presentation right? Will it convince this person to join me in business? Number six, be passionate and exciting. Most presentations are boring, so create a show, make it exciting. Excitement is contagious, just like a yawn. Number seven, if you don't know the answer, do not guess. People will ask you tough questions. You may not always know the answer. The person asking you may be testing you, knowing the full answer full well. And if you fumble, it's very hard to rebuild credibility. Do not guess. Number 8, answer questions directly and clearly. If you are asked a question and you give a politician's answer, in other words, you don't answer the question, your credibility will decline and it will hurt your chances of making the sale. Number 9, humor is a great lubricator. Funny stories always break the ice. Instead of using business cards, everyone in our company uses stamps to leave their contact info. It's an eco-friendly and it never runs out, and it makes for a nice icebreaker at the beginning of every meeting. It's very clever. You can always be better. Sales is an art, not a science, which means it's never perfect and you can always improve. My company has a standard sales deck that most of our associates use, but we've gone through 94 versions in the last 3 years, and version 95 is right around the corner. Bottom line, sales is a critical function that is more art than science. So hone your art and please share these tips you've learned. All right, let's review them real quick. Let me drop this little line in here. I thought this was great. To review, number 1, you can only sell if you yourself are convinced. I love this, but I also don't believe it 100%, because in the beginning of you embarking on your entrepreneurial journey, maybe you put yourself in a position where you're marketing a product that you might not 100% love and think is fantastic. But as long as it helps people, and as long as the people who want to buy it and they buy it with pride, you need to look at the reality that you're marketing something that allows you and helps you create freedom for yourself, freedom for your family, freedom for your future family. And that is much more powerful than a situation when you're marketing something that can do that can be a part of something you create. So understand that you have to be convinced that what you're selling is helping people. Maybe you don't love the product yourself. I know many people that sell used cars that don't love you selling used cars, but selling used cars allows them to make enough money to take care of their family. Look at it from that standpoint. Be clear and direct. Number 3, pressure is an art, creating FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Number 4, know your client. Number 5, it's all about the presentation. One of the greatest salesmen in the world, his name is Brian Tracy, and Brian Tracy talks about knowing your close like the back of your hand before you even step foot in the presentation, or knowing your closing lines, right? Some of my favorite closing lines in business is, the next step is, let's get you started. See, people like to be told what to do. People like directions. People like to be pointed in the right direction. They're confused. They're lost. That's why they're looking to buy your product in the first place. So if you say, the next step is, let's get you started, right? You finish your presentation. All right, Jim and Mary, the next step is, let's get you started. All right, office of people. The next step is, we're going to implement a sales process. We're going to get everyone set up with accounts, and we're going to start a training on a weekly and bi-weekly basis, going to update your customer support. But it's talking to them about selling them into the future. Right? What happens after this presentation is done? What happens when I've already partnered with your company or partnered with you as a service provider? What does the future look like? If you can talk into the future with them and get them agreeing to things, then they're already going to be a part of you. One of the things we used to do in my network marketing days is people would sign up and with their case of product or their builder pack, and we'd have them buy their ticket for the annual convention. 9 months away, the annual convention could be. And we'd have them on the spot, the day they get started in the opportunity, buy their convention ticket. Now they're committed for the next 9 months. They've made a purchase into the future, which has basically sold themselves on at least giving this 9 months, at least giving it the effort of 9 months. So that's something I want you guys to pull away from this. Number 6, be passionate and exciting. Number 7, if you don't know the answer, don't guess. Number 8, answer questions directly and clearly. Number 9, humor. It's a great lubricator, something that I'm looking to do. There's a master class with Steve Martin. At some point, I'm going to make time and go purchase it and go through it, because I am always striving to become more funny. It's something I lack, but I do my best to try to take my humor and implement it where I can. But that is a great line. Humor is a great lubricator. Also, if you want to look at some excellent presenters, look at comedians. Look at how they hold together an audience. Are they able to move the room emotionally? Comedians are some of my favorite people to watch as far as presenters as well. And number 10, you could always be better. Keep working, keep trying to improve. So Hope you got some great value out of that. 10 great sales tips, always looking for improvement processes for all of you guys and what I can do. Any quick questions about the content I've gone over? Which was your favorite tip? Drop it in the comments, and any quick questions I can jump into. I want to keep this timely and respectful. I have a quick video. It's about 3 minutes long. I want to play at the end. So it looks like we have about 6 minutes to talk to you 45 people about what's going on in your business and where you're at today. If anything I can help you with. Eric Trujillo, I love him too. Reese Sutton, interview people. Don't recruit them. That's a very good line, Ree. I mean, you don't want to work with everybody. Sometimes in the beginning of your business, if they fog a mirror, they're a prospect, right? If they have a pulse, they're a prospect. But you start to have a conversation with them and you start to come to the conclusion, this person's going to be a heck of a lot more work than it might be worth to bring them involved in my business. Hey, Brandon Johnson, great comment. I just started using this tool yesterday, and in my sleep, I had 13 leads. When I woke up this morning, I've had 1 sign up so far. OSP works. Great tips, man, by the way. Hey, Brandon, we appreciate the comment. Appreciate you, man. Congratulations on generating leads and sales in your sleep. Pretty fascinating when that happens, man. Customer service number, Key Pfeiffer, on the website. At the bottom of onlinesalespro.com, you can find our customer support number. Reese Sutton, you're welcome. Going to use this for our live on Saturday. Great tips. You got it, man. Travis, message me privately, and I will. I'll hook you up with the link to that blog. You can get all the tips as well, unless you already wrote them down. Joel, would you like to say hello for a second? Mr. Joel Kelman here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everyone.
My partner in crime and man with the plan.
I'm gonna go drop off the card for lunch.
Yeah, what are we having today?
Chinese food. Healthy Chinese food.
Hey, I like Chinese food. Can we call it Chinese food? There's a lot of debates on these names of food around here. Having fun. Let's see. Cheryl's favorite is number 4. Wonderful. Congratulations, Brandon. A lot of love for Brandon. Eric Trujillo says, if you don't know the answer, admit it. You'll be respected more. Simply tell them you'll find it out and get back to them. They'll appreciate it. Eric, you're 100% correct. If they ask you questions, honestly, I've never heard that question before, but I can find the answer because I know the right people. But the next step is, let's get you started and we'll get that question answered. Because most likely they're not going to ask you something that it's completely out. The thing they're going to ask you if you've been involved in your business for a while is that it's going to be like an outlier question. It's going to be something it's not really that relevant, or it's kind of an outlier. And this is something I've taught you guys before about becoming bulletproof in your business, the 5 things you must become bulletproof in to become successful in your business and your opportunity. 5 things are your company, your compensation plan, your products, your competition, and your industry. You got to know everything about your company. You got to know how to make money. You got to know all about your products. You got to know about your competition. Who are your potential clients looking at? You need to know about your industry, the history of your industry, and how it all works. You become bulletproof. You become knowledgeable. You study those things, those 5 elements, and you're going to be able to enroll and get started and sell, close, convert anybody that comes across your path, across your phone, across your email. So exciting stuff.
Hilarious.
If you don't know the answer, perfect. Always love hearing you, Grady. Passing out business cards all month has been a job, but it is paid off in one of my businesses. Thanks, OSP. James Grissom, we love hearing that, my man. People are loving the Bears hat, Joel.
Go Bears.
That's right.
They play the Packers tonight.
Hey, man, they beat the Steelers.
Yeah, it's not going to be a pretty game. Doug Engel, we're on, buddy.
Doug Engel's our OSP lifer, number 7. If you don't know what an OSP lifer is, go check out. It's people who got tattoos of our logo on their body. We got 87 of them, so pretty crazy. What niche is OSP in? What niche is OSP in? We're a lead generation software tool. We help people in direct sales, real estate, insurance, pretty much any small business who is looking to generate more leads for their business. We help with capture pages. We help with presentation pages. We help with creating sales funnels. And we do that at a very nominal price, $37 a month. We also have an affiliate program in addition to that for people that love our product so much they share it. We pay out over 6 figures in monthly commissions to our affiliates. We love doing that, and we love supporting them in their goals as far as growing their businesses. We also love the support that they shower on us by sharing our software as well with other people. So I hope that answers your question, Rivas Vic. Hello, everyone. Brandon, perfect. Alex Harris, keep rocking, buddy. OSP is in every niche. Hey, I love it. Yes, bulletproof OSP rocks. Perfect. OSP totally rocks. You guys are this is awesome. Good morning from Janet Wu in how to translate Chinese from English. I would use Google Translate personally. Amy or Joel, do you know of a better service other than Google Translate that you might use for language translation? That would be the number one, the Google. Hope that helps Janet. I believe Janet's in Singapore, which is incredible, guys. Like, we have people in Singapore, in the UK, South Africa, Australia, who tune on these calls. I mean, at last audit, there's people in over 140 different countries. That's a lot of countries. I think there's over 230 countries. So the fact that 140 of them are represented in OSP, we're here to help and support. So OSP is fab. Well, thanks, guys. We appreciate it. I got a quick video I'm going to share with you right now. Very cool little video, a little positive inspiration video, send you up on a rock in your day. Hope you got value of those 10 tips. Join us in the group. Joel and I may even go live tomorrow. Maybe we won't. We got a lot going on. We probably will.
A little bit.
Yeah, and for those that are just popped in the middle, we filmed a new demo yesterday. Look alive for that. Also look alive on the corporate site for some updates down about halfway down, some new things, some new gifts we're giving out to people. Take a look for that as well. But OSP is constant and never stopping to improve themselves, and hope you appreciate that. We're constantly working hard for you guys, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. So I'll be rocking one last video that you will appreciate. I had a lead from New Zealand and Sweden last night. Alex, how freaking cool is that, man? How cool is that? So, well, we appreciate you guys. Grateful for you. Hope you enjoyed the power call today. I'm going to show you a quick video and send you out on your day. Here you go.
In China, there's a great story about the Chinese bamboo tree. Basically, it's about planting the seed, watering it for 1 year, and nothing happens. After the second year, you nourish it, you water it again, nothing happens. The third year goes by, and you don't see any results. You try to adjust a little, but believe that the seed will grow one day. After the fourth year and the fifth year, nothing happens. You're ready to throw the towel. After 5 years, you don't even know if the seed is alive, if the bamboo tree will grow any day. You turn your back on it, and then magic happens. In just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree grows 90 feet high. This is how you have to see your sport, your business, or your personal growth. Because you can put in 3 years of struggle, effort, pain, belief and hope, and don't see any result at all. Your progress may be that small that you think you even get worse. You don't see results in your championship, financial status, or your personal growth. But don't neglect the seed you put in your heart. Nourish it, water it, and believe that it will grow someday. It just has to push through the ground. It may be just 1 day away, but if you let it die now, it will never see the light. It will never reach the height you have to go. It will never show you how high you can race, how much you can do, how good you can get. And the day will come when your seed grows, pushes through the ground, and puts you on heights you have never been before. It will give you a new level, a new side on things, and change the perspective you had all the time. Hello my friends, thanks for watching the whole video. I hope it gives you value and improves your life just a little bit.